Hey, shalom, shalom, family, peace, love, light, and prosperity. It's your brother Mikael coming to you with another episode of Keeping Up with the Africades. Make sure y'all click, like, subscribe, comment, share, because what we about to talk about is going to be very, very interesting. Welcome back, family, to another episode of Keeping Up with the Africades. Peace, love, light, and prosperity to the family scattered abroad. Peace, peace, peace. So we coming to you with another video, and the video is called, Can African Americans truly handle Africa in its developmental stages? The reason we're just doing this topic today because we've been here going on 7 months now. We've been going on 7 months. And again, in our past, we have had experience of being in Africa. And one of the key components, I would say the common denominators we see with people either coming to visit Africa or coming to stay in Africa is constantly comparing Africa to America. And what I mean by comparing, I mean it in the sense of the luxuries that America gives us, the pacifying that America gives us, that illusional comfort that America gives us. We come here thinking that we're going to have the same comforts, luxuries, and just places of ambiance when we come to Africa, not knowing that Africa is a developing continent. It's being reconstructed back to its way. See, I think oftentimes as African Americans, we forget the fact that our brothers and sisters over here went through a colonization stage as well. They went through a colonial stage as well of being stripped from their old way of being taken advantage of being manipulated, and things of that sort. And so when we get over here, we have this illusional mindset that Africa is going to be that ancient Eden, right? That heaven on earth. And in some aspects, in a natural sense, it does. But you have to understand Africa is developing. And here's the thing. I think a lot of us get it misconstrued that we're coming here on vacation, and we're not. We are here to rebuild. We are here to restore. We are here to be a light. So that means that comes with more than just getting handouts and having your feet rubbed. That means you have to put your hands to the plow. That means you have to put your feet in the mud and get dirty. You see what I'm saying? So anytime we're coming with this European mindset, this colonial mindset that Africa should be a certain way, you're doing not only yourself, but you're doing the continent a disservice. We're not called to have a vacation here as so-called African Americans, as so-called diaspora. We are all called here, and I believe that a lot of us, especially in the last 2 years, we have been spiritually called here on a mission. And that mission mainly is to help restore Mama Africa back to what it once was before colonization, before the change, before mental and physical and spiritual enslavement. So what does that mean? That means that it's going to look ugly before it looks beautiful. That means it's going to get uncomfortable before you get comfortable. That means you're going to have to work a little bit harder to receive that paradise that you're looking for. You see? See, the problem is we want to take the comforts of America and remove the racism. We want to remove the colonization. We want to remove all these things, but still take the comfort of America with us. And that's just not how it works. That's not how it works. You have to understand what came with those comforts was racism, was colorism, was capitalism. That's what came with those comforts. So when you're coming over here, you got to realize, one, you should be healing. First and foremost, when you get here, you should be healing. You should be taking the time to heal from that trauma that not only you personally went through, but that trauma of 500 years that runs through your blood. And a lot of times we come over here trying to tell these people what they should do and what's better. And here's the thing: when we be speaking a lot of these things of what they should do, we're still coming from an American ideology, and that's totally wrong. You have Africa, then you have America. So the question poses: can African Americans truly handle Africa in its development stages? Because this is a process. And it's going to take a minute for us to get there, especially when we're still coming over here with the Eurocentric American mindset, trying to establish American ways and American institutions here. So yeah, you're going to have issues. You're going to have complaints and have problems because all you still seeing through your perspective and your perception is America, and you don't even realize it. So can you really handle what comes with developing Africa? Not just physically from the buildings, from the dirt grounds to the electricity going out to the water issues, but can you handle even the mentality or the mental capacity that comes with having the responsibility of going through the process of Africa developing? Can African Americans handle that? And what I'm saying, a lot of us can't. A lot of us would rather be pacified and pampered. A lot of us would rather be fed money with no work involved. A lot of us don't want to put our hands to the plow. And that's what I'm seeing. And so I'm coming with this video because you have to realize that before you trying to correct somebody, you got to get the beam out your own eye. You are a sick being. We came from a sick place and a sick environment full of sickness within a system that was meant to keep us sick. So before you give any ideas here about what our African brothers and sisters should do, you first need to go clear your mind up and have sober thoughts. You see what I'm saying? We got a lot of brothers and sisters coming over here and in a 6-month frame, 7-month frame, going back home. Is it because they're just uncomfortable? Africa is not giving them what they need? No, it's because a lot of us are comforted in our sickness and in our darkness. And we can't really handle the natural progressive development of Mama Africa. A lot of us is coming over here with savings and hope and faith. A lot of us is coming over here with the ideology of heaven on earth. A lot of us is coming over here like we should just have the red carpet pulled out for us. And let me tell you, my friend, that is totally wrong. That is the most mental sickness mindset to have, that you think that you're going to come over here and get all those things. Now, what you can do is be part of the solution and help grow those things. Help develop Africa. You can help be a part of its growth. But to think that you should just get handed all those things as if Africa is America, I'm telling you, you would not be able to handle what comes with this. And I'm telling you as a brother, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. You know, mentally and in some aspects physically, it's not easy at all. But the development of Africa is not for the faint-hearted. The development of Africa is not for the weak-hearted. The development of Africa is not for the African American with a Eurocentric mindset. You gotta have your African Hebrew Bantu mindset on at all times. living like your forefathers in its development stages. When Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob was, if you look at the spiritual journey, they was walking towards the promised land in their spiritual walk. And it took some development. It took some wrestling. It took some leaving home. It took some uncomfortability. It took some going through strange lands and understanding the economics. It took some making some partnerships and some covenants. It took some gathering together other people. It took some humbling. You see what I'm saying? So when we coming over here and we expecting that it should just be developed like America in all aspects, I'll be the first to tell you to stay home. Because Africa is not for you and Africa don't need you. Africa needs some strong-willed brothers and sisters and elders who really want to put their hand to the plow spiritually, psychologically, and physically, family. I'm telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest with you. We need some work. We need some work. Africa needs some work. And with work comes uncomfortability. With Africa, with development Africa comes some compromising, some humbling, some patience, some long suffering, some love, some peace, some mercy. You see what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with having ideas. There's nothing wrong with wanting to see something better. But what I see most prominent within us or most consistently in us is we're literally comparing America to Africa. I'm sorry, comparing Africa to America in all its aspects. And I personally don't understand that when you left America to get away from that sickness, to get away from that corrupt system, yet you're bringing that corrupt system here, talking about you trying to escape America. It don't make sense, and it's chaotic. It's chaotic. So can African Americans truly handle the development of Africa in its state, in its raw state? And I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, it's going to take some self-examination. It's going to take some self-healing. It's going to take some self-love. It's going to take some submitting and humbling yourself and fasting and praying to the Creator. It's going to take a lot for you to really see how to help and develop Africa. See, a lot of us come here, and I was one of them. We come here and we just zealous. We just put boots to the ground ASAP, thinking we know something because, you know, we know our enemy and we know what Africa needs. Knowing that we're far from either of those truths. We still trying to understand our enemy, and we still trying to understand what Africa needs, because we weren't here when Africa was in its fullest before colonization. You see what I'm saying? So we need to first heal so we can then start having sober conversations and sober thoughts on what's needed. So I just wanted to share that because a lot of us come here with high hopes of heaven. A lot of us come here with the capitalism, the strong man, the iron fist mentality. And then you get sent right back home because you let your pride get in the way. And you let you thinking you know something get in the way. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us over here who are staying for the longevity, we understand everything is a slow pace. We understand that you got to first be quiet and sit still and listen before you try to give an answer. A lot of us got answers before even asking the right questions. And that is what's causing a lot of our brothers and sisters to fall. Either they think they know something, they don't, or they coming over here with faith alone. Ain't got no plan, ain't got no idea, still trying to figure out their place in life, still trying to figure out why they're in Africa, still trying to figure out, period, what can they contribute? You see what I'm saying? With no plan, no work at all. So we need to, as so-called African Americans, so-called Africans that lived in America, coming through the diaspora, we have to humble down. We have to examine, survey the land, see what's really needed, see where we can help with our wholesome self by first healing, and then do the work. If you think about the longevity and plan for the longevity, you will see a huge difference in your results of staying. And this is a consistent thing I'm seeing in a lot of so-called African Americans when they're going home. They're moving too fast, talking too much, think they know something, right? And got a whole lot of complaints, like they just came from something a lot better. You left America for a reason. Like, keep that in mind. You left America for a reason. So when you sitting here complaining, you burn yourself out, run out of money, and got to go back home, you just like a dog that's returning to his vomit. But you should have took the proper steps of pole, slowing down, taking your time, learning, getting understanding, knowledge, and wisdom of the economy, the people, and the environment you in. And then having an idea to pass along. You see what I'm saying? Or some of y'all come in here prematurely and don't have nothing to lean upon. No support system at home, no support system here, no business, no nothing. And you come in here as a burden. When you supposed to be a light bearer. You supposed to be one who's supposed to be the pillar, not the burden. You see what I'm saying? The mentality of us as African Americans has to change if we want to change the world, family. So that's all I wanted to share with y'all. You know, we have to change our mentality as a people when it comes to coming over here, because yes, our people need us over here for a fact, but we need them too. There's a lot of information that we're getting across abroad and here, and we got to be able to connect the two sticks, family. We got to be able to connect the two sticks. So this your brother Mikael coming to you with another video from Keeping Up with the Africans. Make sure y'all please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And tune in for the next episode. Peace, love, life, prosperity.